One of the biggest problems that could be facing the recovery from Hurricane Ian in the future has to do with the number of contractor capacity. In years past, when there was a hurricane that hit Florida, there were contractors, general contractors, and subcontractors, framers that could swoop in and fix up these houses or repair houses or even build new houses. But really, the last major hurricane that did a lot of damage to a large number of homes was in 2005 and 6 in the 2000s. There were serious hurricanes that hit Florida in the teens, certainly. It's not taking away from those. But those didn't do damage to a large number of homes. Certainly there were homes damaged and loss of life, but the number of homes that were damaged was relatively small compared to Ian. The damage was severe, and a lot of these homes had to be rebuilt, but the number of homes was small. And at that point, there were still contractors and builders in the marketplace because the building market in 2015 and 16 was going pretty good. Fast forward to today, you have supply chain issues, you have pandemic, you have speculation shrinking on home builders. Look, a lot of home builders have left the industry. A lot of contractors have left the industry. A lot of people that were working for home builders are gone. And there's no new pipeline of talent coming through the system. In fact, if you talk to any home builder or contractor, the biggest problem is finding help, finding employees, finding people who know what they're doing. A lot of general contractors and builders have retired or gone out of business. So now fast forward to 2022 into 23, and you have tens of thousands of homes that need to be built in southwestern Florida, central Florida with the flooding, and even some on the east central coast, Daytona area. And there's not a lot of builders. And the builders that do exist, they may not have the ability to get quality help, quality employees to build these homes. Certainly some people come from other states, but there's also a materials problem. There's still a shortage of some materials. Lumber prices have come down, so that's a good thing, but there's still a shortage of some type of materials. Even things like adhesives and coatings and paint, fasteners are still in short supply. So once the dust settles and everybody gets rescued that needs to get rescued, we're not trying to jump ahead too much, and people get their insurance claims and people get settled in and where they're going to live in the meantime, temporary housing, Florida needs to start looking at rebuilding these homes. There's already a shortage of homes being built for home buyers, normal home buyers. You add in one state, tens of thousands of homes that need to be rebuilt just to get back to normal, the same number of houses for the existing population, that's going to be a problem. And you may find that the delay and the lead time to get these homes built could be 1, 2, or 3 years. What are people going to do in the meantime, right? And if you take away that capacity from building homes for the increasing population just to get back to equal, that's going to put a crimp somewhere. Could end up with more homeless people. Could end up with higher prices for construction, right? So it's going to be interesting to see how that rolls out. If you're a contractor, if you're a builder, let us know what you think. You know, if you're a builder in anywhere in the Southeast, Florida, Georgia, Alabama, Carolinas, even Tennessee, are you in a position where you could take on extra work? If, let's say, you saw where homeowners or insurance companies or government agencies needed to contract to have homes built, are you in a position to take on a full build or a major repair or major reconstruction? What kind of capacity do you have? Put in the comments, like, how many homes could you build over the next 24 months? Taking into account labor, taking into account getting help. And if you're coming from out of state, would you bring people with you or hire people locally, counting on the fact that they're available? Let us know what you think. Talk to you then.